Howdy, howdy. Welcome everyone. Sir HeroScape here today, coming at you with the finals event for OST Season 6. We've got the game against Ryguy. He's undefeated, 6-0. I'm 5-1. Really been a good event. It's been a pod draft event. Had some interesting things going on. It's been a while. It's been a couple weeks since the finals were actually. We knew we'd be playing each other, but life happened, and then Hexacon and whatnot. So here we are, finally finishing it up. So yeah, we are going to go live here in a second. We are live. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right in, I think. So let's go ahead. Okay, so we've got the draft here where Ryguy has Ashy Dulu, Tomb Skeletons ×3, Deadeye Dan, Asher ×3. Oh, Asher ×3. Oh, wow. That's actually more than I thought. So the other one's ×2. Sentinels of Grax, Tagawa Samurai Archers ×2. I think it's a really interesting draft because I also have Ashra. So there's a very real world where if I force him to pick second, he gets 5 squads of Ashra. which is pretty oppressive. Luckily, there's a lot of range out on the field. You've got 10th, you've got, Togawa Samurai archers. So the key is to get some range if he goes Astra, but I'm not exactly sure what he's going to do. He's already gone ahead and we've diced off, so I get to decide if I'm picking first or second, which makes this a tougher decision. I'm glad I thought he had Astra times 2, but he's actually got Astra times 3. Whereas my pod here is Astra times 2, Savaris, and Quintella. Which this pod is, I wouldn't say it's better, but I mean, this Astra pod can beat that Astra pod. So there is a world where I pick second, and either double up on Astra, or I just pick Astra, Savaris, just to make sure I have counter to range. If I pick first and he goes double Astra, then I just go 10th. And I make sure that I wall up. The problem is if he goes double Astra, he's got Savaris, so he can always outrange me and force me to come to him. Except for the fact that the Nilf glyph exists. With the Nilf glyph, it makes all your... So this map, there's Ingvild and like 3 spaces. Okay, so I choose who gets to pick first. I'm going to let him know I'm here. Okay. Alright, give me a minute. Okay, so... I really want to pick Knights first because Gilbert Knights is just super solid. Every game they've been, one of the best pods. Into a potential double Astra pod that feels really bad. But then I would go 10th, and if I go 10th and Knights into double Astra, I'll have to rely a lot on the 10th. Especially because I'd probably grab Nilf to keep Savaris from doing anything, and then I'd probably jump off of it when I'm ready to use the 10th. 5 squads of Astra, though, that could really... I mean, you force your opponent to blank quite a bit in melee if your 10th die. So if Savaris finds a way to assassinate the 10th, I'm pretty much hosed. Which, with 9 range, he can do. And I've done it in previous games. So the question is, do I feel like there's an A-tier pod? So for example, if I give him first pick and he picks Knights, do I pick double Astra? I don't think so. I think that's a bit too risky because then you're basically just asking for him to go 10th and just have good stats are good, right? A-tier units into, B-tier units. So I think if he picks first and goes 10th, I would go like Knights Astra, because this pod Astra beats that pod Astra. If he goes 10th, then he probably goes Togawa Samurai because I'm melee, maybe? Tomb Skeletons are interesting. I have to make sure I have range, because I guarantee he's going to pick Astra. And I might pick Astra as well, just because there's so much Astra. Question is if he's going to double up if I give him second pick. If I go Knights and he doubles up on Astra, I still go 10th, and I think I feel okay about that. 8 10th into 15 Astra. You hope to take out about as many Astra from range and limit Savaris by grabbing the Nilf glyph and then hopping off when it becomes relevant. If I go first and grab Knights of Weston, I'm definitely giving myself just more functionality. We've got, and there's no other hidden synergies. Well, Gilbert does give melee figures +1 So it really only buffs Tomb Skeletons. Well, I guess it buffs Warriors of Ashra technically as well. Interesting. I think I have to pick Knights and Gilbert just to make sure I have good stats or good units. If he doubles up on Ashra, I go 10th. If he goes Ashra in 10th, so if he goes Ashra and Savaris in 10th, I actually probably go Samurai Archers. Because I need my Samurai Archers into... I need my Samurai Archers into his Ashra. And my Knights are going to have to beat Savaris in 10th. Which is doable. Doesn't feel good. Yeah, I think he's definitely going to take 10th. I feel like he's definitely going to take 10th. Yeah, if I go Knights, I don't think he can not take 10. Okay. Yeah. I think I just have to trust my gut and go with the best unit on the field, Knights, and I can try and control that glyph and limit his ability to use 10 in his range. Yeah, until I'm ready with my Samurai. Pick first. I'll take Knights and Gilbert. Hoping the good stats are good, pans out. If he doubles up, I feel like he's going to be tempted to double up on Ashra because I'm melee. But then that gives me 10th, so... Not sure. I'm not sure how he... I'm not sure exactly if he's going to feel comfortable doing that. Both my pods, okay, yeah. I had a feeling. Okay. Both my pods are heavy range though, and Nilf Glyph exists, so I feel okay about that. And I'm going to be more suited to grab that glyph. Which means, I think for me this means I draft, like I said, I kind of expected that the 10th and Savaris and Ashra. So I think that means I go Tagawa Samurai. Ashra doesn't make sense because his Ashra are just better, even though I have more. Savaris can kill him. I wouldn't use him until the Knights all go down. I'd have more Ashra, but Deadeye Dan's interesting. Yeah, with 10 range I could plink away, assuming Savaris is dead. The Ashra v Ashra just sounds awful. I'd rather have a counter to Ashra. So I think I go Samurai. I think I go Tagawa Samurai and Sentinels. I think I have to. Ashidulu's interesting because I can insta-kill Ashra, and Tomb Skeletons lower the defense of Ashra. So I'd basically be interesting, and they become the same stats as Tagawa Samurai. But if I get engaged by Ashra with Tagawa Samurai, I can counter-strike. Yeah, I think I prefer that over Tomb Skeletons just because they're so slow. Sentinels and Tagawa Samurai. Okay, I'll go Sentinels and Tagawa. I think that makes the most sense. Yeah, I don't want to go in my Ashra or his Ashra pod's just worse. Ashidulu. Yeah, Tomb Skeletons are interesting 4 move. Let me just double check their card. Skelly. They get extra defense for figures with 4 range or more. There's an attack for a figure with a range number of 4 more. So they become a 3/3. Just one other figure you control that subtracts 1 from its defense dice. Yeah. They become 3/3s, which is the same as Ashra. Yeah. No. Yeah, I gotta go with Samurai. I think all 3 of my pods are better than his, so he got 2 better pods, but I got, I think, in my opinion, the strongest of my pod, and so basically I'm banking on my pod being able to, my Knight pod being able to do more for me than his. Let's see, and then Sentinels of Grax. I just can't have an end game where it's Sentinels of Grax versus Ashra. That's just it's basically an auto lose there. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. One, two, three, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Because I want to control the Nilf Glyph, I think I want to make sure that I can control it hiding behind this. Yeah. I want to be able to maintain control over the Nilf Glyph. If he opens Savaris, I can really hose his order marker. Okay. Let's see what we put there. Go there. Okay, we'll go there. We'll go there. Cool. Alright. I think we're done. Curious how he decides to play this, if he's going to pot up with Asher in the start zone and try and use Savaris, but because of Nilf Glyph, I don't think he can afford to. So, my goal is basically to maintain control of the Nilf Glyph and then hop off of it when it becomes relevant. Like, Not at the end of the round. That doesn't make sense. My goal is to hop off of it if I need to switch order markers over to Samurai. Truth is, I probably won't. Hop off of it most of the game. My goal is to try and maintain it as long as possible to force 10th to be a melee squad, which they don't like to do. They don't want. I mean, they can, and it makes them versatile for that. But they don't want to have to do that, right? And it basically completely hoses, a Savaris order marker, which is really, really good for me. So, yeah, I've got some, like, this map is interesting, that's for sure. It's, the Milf Glyph is it's going to be pretty key. Going to be pretty key, to say the least. My knights are going to have to carry a lot of weight. Oh, excuse me. Well, my knights are going to have to carry a lot of weight. But that's what they do. That's what they do. Interesting placement there. Asher all up front, which maybe indicates that he'll make it more of a potting start zone with Savaris behind and 10. But again, Milf Glyph. So I guess maybe he's hoping or would trust that he can pot after he takes me off of it. But I'm gonna try and invest everything I can into keeping him off of it. I guess if that were the case, I probably should have placed my start zone farther to the left here so that my range units... 1, 2... okay, yeah. Yeah, my range units would take a couple turns to be even... well, I've got one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... yeah, so they can't attack it in 3. Luckily, to go with Samurai match the range of the 10th without the glyph even. So really the glyph is neutering Savaris the most. Curious how he's going to start the round. My assumption is he's going to use Savaris to try and come here or here and snipe me here to keep me off the glyph. But I'm going to be hiding here and here potentially to try and make sure I do grab the glyph. And then he's going to have to get in a really awkward position with Savaris. I think if I win initiative, I've got a really, really good start. Because if I win initiative, I basically, I might take an early shot from yeah. If I win initiative, I'll take an early shot from Savaris, potentially. But, excuse me. But, by turn 2 and going forward, I should be able to clear him out. I should be able to maintain control of the glyph. So, that's going to be good. Well, we'll see. At the end of the day, dice got to help out the strat. Interesting. Okay, so he didn't even want to be on the right. So yeah, he's basically shown his hand that he's gonna try and fight for this glyph as well. If I were to guess, my guess is that he might do a 1-2 punch. He might try to develop and use Ashra to fight me off the glyph. Knowing that I may take it and control it, he may try and use Ashra as well as 10th. Oh. Okay. Does it make sense to do a 1-2 punch with the Tagawa Samurai, even though the range glyph would be utilized? Probably not, because if I don't maintain control of the Nilf glyph, even if he goes Ashra, yeah, Knights are going to get caught out. I'd rather have more efficient order markers and adapt with Knights and Gilbert to him than try to guesswork it. Basically, Knights have to trade out for as many 10th and Savaris as possible if he opens early Ashra. Actually, I could see him open early Ashra to try and combat my Knights. Alright. Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Doing well. Doing well.
How was HexCon?
It was a blast. It was a blast. Yeah.
You won at least one event, right? I think I saw.
Yeah, I won 2 events. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh dang! What were the 2 events you won?
I won the Weed Eater, and I won the where's my brain? What did the treasure trove.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that looked like a really fun format.
Yeah, the treasure trove format ended up being a mirror match in the finals. We both had the same exact armies, so that was fun.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time. A lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, my order markers are set.
Yeah, nice. Congrats on becoming an affiliate. Good luck.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah, you as well. Or, well, good luck to you as well. I don't know if you're an affiliate or not, but...
I did apply today. We'll see. I think I might be too small yet, but...
Well, it never hurts to try. Never hurts to try.
I did tell them in the application I also run local tournaments and stuff. I don't know if that affects how they... I actually don't know how they evaluate their... Photos, but,
I'm not sure, honestly. I just followed their instructions, and it got an email, and so I'm like, cool, all right.
Nice. Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Knights. Let's see. We go here. I think you should be able to still see this knight. Yeah. That one, right? Yeah. Okay, so you can see all the knights.
Yeah, you just need clear sights. You could.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and... Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go there. Dispatch. 2. 2. 2. 1, 2. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. Gonna do it. Not sure it matters. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll go there. Okay, that's my turn.
Cool. One on the Ashra.
So for those of you watching,
we're gonna go there to 5.
This was a really interesting order markers. He's going full Ashra. My guess is to establish,
I suppose, right to there.
A bit of a screen, but also to fight for the Nilf glyph.
What's your simpler turns for
the
Ashra?
We're gonna see how this goes. Yeah, a little. a little bit quicker. Let's see. Knights. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, we're gonna go here. And we'll go ahead and dispatch 2, 2. Let's go 1, 2, 1, 2, and go 1, 2, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and now we're gonna do movement. 1, 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. I moved 1, 2. Okay, that was dispatch. Okay, so 1, 2. So I get 2 more. 1, 2, 3. That's the third one. The fourth one, we'll move up this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll do that. Okay. It's my turn.
Cool. 2 is on the Ashra. Let's see.
So knowing he's going full Astra, this is he definitely wanted to make a play to
Go right there.
I think make sure that if I grab the Nilf Glyph, he can attack it and take me off of it.
Oh gosh, I gotta look up Gilbert's movement.
But I'm not gonna fall into that baited trap. But now he's gonna likely switch into range next round. I don't know if he's gonna do full 3 order markers on Ashra, because 2 order markers will get them all developed, and then he can establish range behind it.
Where's she gonna get to there?
But the fact that he's staging over here means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
And
can get
I
height,
think we're just gonna move this Ashra
which I don't like.
around to here.
Which means I might have to go Tagawa next round.
Really on the top.
We'll see.
There you go.
Okay. Knights. Let's see. Go there. I think he should be able to see these two poking out across the edge. Not sure about, definitely not that guy, but these two I would say he can. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the front 2 for sure.
Yeah, that one, no.
The back one,
No. I would say no.
oh yeah, no, definitely not.
Okay.
I was thinking Gilbert was the frontmost one.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and dispatch 2. Let's go 1, 2. Let's go 1, 2. Let's see. We'll go. One. And then 1, 2 actually. So that's, I think that's 4. 3, 4. Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see. Go there. Okay.
Okay. 3 is on the Ashra. We will take that attack. Why not? We can't get there. Never mind. Oh, this one can. Sure. Up to there. And then on to Niffle there.
Okay.
Okay. Ashra tagging up 3v5. Ooh, exciting.
You got it.
Okay. I mean, I'll take it.
So some really interesting choices he made. I think it makes sense with Astra to make that low ground attack. I gave it to him. I really probably shouldn't have, but I'd already staged onto low ground where if I make that block, then I'm okay. If I, if I don't move up to that 4, he doesn't get the attack, but he can still move up there and then get the init switch and take the level 4 anyway. So in hindsight, if he's gonna get the init switch and take the hide anyway, then I might as well have another knight on the field. So, doesn't feel good attacking up into 5 defense and getting that whiff, but them's the dice. Them's the dice. So, gonna see how this goes against the Ashra. We've got him on the Nilf Glyph, which is interesting. I think that's mainly, I don't think he's gonna stay on it long. I think that's just mainly him getting insurance so that an order marker 1 in Tagawa isn't coming out and taking out some of these guys, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So I can hit him I can hit all 3 of these within 1 turn if he wasn't on Nilf.
Okay.
So,
I am all set.
So he's probably going to jump off of it and engage knights as much as he can and then switch to 10s. Okay.
Rough. Okay. Simon Fraser wouldn't have helped me, so I feel fine putting the X somewhere it might be useful.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good to know.
Okay.
Oh, Gilbert. Yeah.
So let's see if we can't kill ourselves in Ashra. Don't appreciate her killing my knight.
I don't. Yeah, I set you up for Gilbert to be like unkillable in that spot.
2 symbols.
He's been very consistent.
Yeah, two's a good number.
2 is.
Let's see. Where do we want to go? We go. Well, yeah. No reason not to bring it up. So 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's see. we're gonna go 1, 2. It's number 3. Oops. And 4 will be. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go 1, 2. Okay. Now normal movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, no, that's level 2. That's level 2. So okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let's go ahead and one, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll go there. Okay. Let's start here. Attack 4.
Okay. Let's see. Ending with 3. Oh, got him.
Okay, on the Nilf Glyph.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. 2 attacks of 3.
Yep, a high-waisted shield on that roll. Shoot.
And again.
That's all you need.
Well, I got 1.
You want to roll 33% offense into the Ashra and
Yeah.
save it all for the end game. Okay. Well, let's see, those 2 knights are on level 3. We're going to run over here.
Yeah, I'm not sure
And take the even ground attack.
Not sure I like this.
Let's do the guy.
Because he's going to trade Ashra for as many knights as possible.
There, 3v4.
And his
These
10th are going to be
3v4,
better into
so I
my
guess.
Tagawa, so I kind of wish I had led Tagawa a little bit, to be honest. Even ground there, yeah.
Even ground by the ruin or marble wall there. Oof. Okay. And up by Nifl. Oh, sorry, one more my Ashra.
Okay.
Okay.
Turn 2. I'm going to go here. I think that's level 2, yeah.
Yeah, you have a fight there.
Yep, okay, attacking down.
Oh, the 3 skull got me last time.
No, this time. Alright. Yeah, I can see my knight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not that it matters yet, but maybe let's see. Oops. I think I should be able to see through there, yeah.
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay. Alright, well, let's see what happens.
3, ooh. Gilbert's getting stronger.
Do we like it? 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. One, two, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, yeah, I like that. I think that's fine. Okay, and then so it's 2, or no, it's 3, and I can dispatch one more. I'll just go 1, 2, 3. Okay, now our movements, our normal movements. I think we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. This guy had actually dispatched from here.
Yes.
I'm gonna move him. I'm gonna move him down here instead. You cool with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And then, well, gosh, no. No, I think I'd do like him on level 3 actually. So I'm gonna keep him there. All right, sorry. So normal movements, those two.
Yep.
Normal movements, those two. So I'm activating those two, and then I think we will see what happens after I use those two.
Okay.
Because I don't think I want to move anyone. Yeah, we're good where we are. Okay. So we'll attack down, I believe. Yep. Wasted a 4v4 on the Ashura.
Pretty good attack. But you only need one.
You're consistently rolling it.
We'll see. I think I'm expected to lose about 1 per turn, which is what's happening so far.
Let's go here. Yikes. Must attack. Where do I want that to land? Maybe in the Nilfglyph area. Yeah. I think maybe I'll go there. Let's see. No, I'll get a second attack here. Attack there. Yikes. Blank a few more times.
We haven't killed anything for...
Blank a few more times.
We're on order marker 2, round 2. We've only killed 1 Astral so far. Yeah, I think we're kind of just going to stay there and make some attacks.
You're rolling perfectly consistent defense. You're 33.33%.
That's exactly what I need. Oh, okay.
Oh boy. And then I blank with 4. Alright, I see how it is.
The Ashra know how it's done. Let's do... I don't think it really matters. Let's do the guy on the right, I guess. And up by Nipple, because I think that's their last even round attack.
Dang. You gotta be kidding me.
Okay.
Jeez. One, two, three. Oops. He's dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've got an attack down there. Got an attack down there. If I don't kill, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, if I don't kill, attack up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I don't kill. Okay, so this one will attack down.
I think. Oh yeah, that is down. Yeah. Okay. So the 1 for 3.
This one will attack down.
Okay. Got it. And still the 1 for 3. Damn, it didn't help.
And then we'll attack up. Okay.
Cool. 3 on the Ashra. Um, hmm. Gosh, I don't love that. Counter-Strike is pretty solid. It's pretty solid.
So for those of you watching, this is not going well. I've traded 2 Astra for 3 Knights when I really need Knights into 10th, because my Tagawa Samurai are going to have a devil of a time into 10th.
Okay, I think we are going to just swing both of these guys around to here.
I really
and we'll just get 2 attacks in this
I'm going to end up being only 1 squad.
So we'll go, we've got 2 attacks on that 1 Knight, so we'll start with him.
Yeah, played me up.
Okay.
My gosh, dude, come on.
Maybe
Oh my word.
Started,
it's a 3rd blank.
On the other side, now it is activation. Alright, well, we're going to punch that Knight we've been punching for a long time now.
You gotta be...
Oh. I'll take it. That's round.
18% defense. You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah. It's all that. You won too many tournaments during Hexaclan.
Clearly.
Now it's all. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, that's basically GG for those of you watching. Yeah, when his Astra go 3 out of 3, what am I supposed to do? I gotta go Tagawa and just try and clear stuff out, get him on height. Tagawa, I think Knights, Tagawa. And my assumption is that he actually goes 10th to just try and murder the rest of my Knights in Gilbert and then shoot over the top on Tagawa. But I think my play is actually go Nilf to try and, for the first turn here, limit his actual 10th turn, especially because I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't, but I can go height here and here, get height attacks down here, and this one can at least engage and maintain Nilf and force him into a counter strike at least, if somehow that works. So yeah, I like that. Tagawa Knights. Oh, 10th, they're gonna murder me. He just outplayed me. Well, I don't want to say outplayed because I'm in a really good position with my Knights, but, you know, having Astra roll 1 for 3 on every attack for the first 2 rounds except for one attack went through in the first 6 rounds, in the first 6 turns. Whew. It's brutal. You expect a few more blanks. Well, now 10th can basically, honestly, if I were him, I'd go for order markers 10th, because he knows I have to split order markers here. He knows I have to split order markers here. So basically, you go full 10th, because if you go Astra, you're just asking to lose order markers if Tagawa go off. Astra are in good enough of a position to be a minor screen there. You're not worried about Knight order markers, because if I go Knights, you know, the worst I can do is grab Ingvild and somehow charge in the start zone, but you're okay with that. You just wait and fire the last 2 Knights. Gilbert can do stuff, but I mean, 4 attacks of, 3, he'll die. So this ends up being an end game where he has his, he was able to trade 2 Astra for 5 Knights and made trade out the rest of the Knights, which is just so gross. When Astra can beat Knights, oh my gosh, it's just abysmal. But he called my bluff. He knew what I wanted to go for the Nilf glyph, so he went full Astra, and I kind of expected that. I should have split order markers round 1. I should have gone 1, 2 Knights, played defensive, gone 3 Tagawa.
Here we go.
Go for it.
Who needs Freighter? He wouldn't have affected a single outcome.
He's useless.
So far. Like Dagmar being the useless glyph. Okay. We'll hop up to there, I suppose. And Mm.
Yeah, turn 1 makes sense. He just engages with Astra. He's not he can't lose an order marker with knights or Tagawa. So order marker 1 on Astra makes a lot of sense. You take height, reposition, lock me in into engagements.
Okay. We're gonna run down here.
Spicy.
All right.
Okay.
Let's make an attack down on the knight by Gilbert on the far side there.
Okay.
And then even ground, the last knight attack I have.
Gotta be effing kidding me.
And then no attack on the Tagawa.
Okay. Tagawa's gonna spin around. Fine. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go. Maybe. I don't know. Those edges are rippled. Maybe.
You looking down at the Astra?
Yeah, behind.
Oh, I would give it to you. I would think even if you just drag the line a little to the left there, on on her right arm or left arm, whichever arm that is.
Oh yeah.
Or you're looking from this one down past the ruler there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I would give that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. We'll go there, and then we're gonna go here. Okay, so we're gonna attack down to start. Well, no. Yeah, down to start.
Oof. All right, let's see a 3 out of 3. Oh, there's the blank. Oh no.
Not at the right time. All right.
Yeah. Well, we could see some more blanks, which would be pretty important here.
Let's go ahead and attack up here.
Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good.
Come on.
Oof.
And then let's go ahead and attack down here.
Okay.
No, we're gonna attack. Well, please reposition that Astra on the hex correctly.
Oh yeah, sorry. I did not place it very well. Yeah, you definitely have line of sight there, for sure.
Alright, attack it down there.
Okay, this is where my offense
You got better defense than my 4 defense knights. You gotta be freaking kidding me.
The Astra saw the range and they locked in. They're like, okay, defensive agility against everything now.
My word.
Okay. We're gonna go there. Let's see, probably line of sight up to that Tagawa there, I would assume. Before.
Where? Sorry?
Past the...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty clear. Now that I've moved in. 4, 5, up to there. And what's the furthest we can get? 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 6. Okay. 3. Okay, I think I want to keep these two. Yeah, I think I want to put it there. Gosh. Okay. We're just gonna pop another 10th up here, I guess. Okay. We've got a whole bunch of attacks on that guy in the height 2v4s.
Yep.
So we'll start pumping them out.
Go figure.
Okay. Okay. Uh, gosh, I didn't position for that to go so quickly. Okay, I guess we'll shoot Gilbert.
Okay.
With these back two. I'll just pump them both out because that's their only target. Nice. Okay, moved. And then we've got an even ground 2v3 on that Tagawa way in the back there. Okay, he survives.
Okay. Alright. Even ground here.
Okay. Let's see, I just got 2 defense. Okay, much easier to blink with that, apparently.
Checking up. Here, on the right.
Yes, yeah, I'm on level 2 there.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh,
That's-
the Astra took it all.
That's more like it. There we go. Alright, attacking down. Yeah, attacking down. See if we can get another one.
Come on, buddy. Okay, there we go. 3 is on 10th. 2, 3, 4, 5, up to there. Uh, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are the odds? He has line of sight to that one.
Just position and check. We can kind of see a line.
See, I'm not sure where his. That's probably the best
Yeah.
line of sight you would have.
So let's reposition here. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. We're gonna start going down on the guy by the ruin, 3v3.
Okay.
Okay. We'll go down on the guy sneaking towards Yingville there.
Okay.
Okay. We'll try down on the guy by the ruin again. And we'll go even ground guy by the ruin, 2v3.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, we're just gonna go here. Attacking up.
Okay.
And we'll just go here. Attack lower.
Alright, that's round.
For those watching, sorry for the radio silence. It's this is abysmal. Abysmal. 20% defense when base defense is 4. Sometimes 5 when I was on height. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. So bad. Gross. Absolutely gross. I don't even know what to do, honestly. I mean, Knights doesn't. I think I go Knights just to try and get 2 kills because they're my most forward kills. Tagawa to try and just get order markers, shots in. Knights isn't the safe order marker by any means, but I have to play as if everything's going to go right? Knights get maybe 2 kills. Tagawa come in and either kill Smasher depending on his order markers and or 10th. But then Tagawa likely dies, so then I have to go Sentinels. No, I'm going to need Tagawa to go one more order marker. Sentinels, I mean, are dead anyway, no matter what, so we're going with this.
Okay. Frazier takes it.
He becomes relevant.
Finally decided to put one on him. Okay. We're just going to wait then fire.
Yep.
So let's go. These 2 back guys have up into that Tagawa 3v4s.
Okay.
Okay. This one, even ground engaged with the Knight 3v4. Ooh. Let's go. Yeah, I think it makes sense to go on the Knight. Yeah. We'll go up on the Knight 3v5. And then down on Gilbert 4v4. Okay. There's the shields. Shields from Gilbert.
Go again.
Okay. 2 is on 10th. Go right there. Okay, this one's going to use the prepare the charge to run to Gilbert there. We got that one, and this one. I think we're going to take our last stack on Gilbert. So we're going to go down on that Tagawa 3v3. We've got even on Gilbert 2v4. We've got up 3v5, and we've got down 4v4.
There. Attack up. No. Go here and attack up.
Yep. Okay. And 3 is on Savaris, who is going to run 3, 4. We'll sit him right there. We'll attack up Gilbert, 2 attacks of 3v5. Okay.
Okay. Text you a little here.
Okay. Oof. Okay, I'm set. 3. Okay. I don't know if... Oh, Fraser did help me. Okay. 1 is on 10th. Gilbert, oh God. I don't love the idea of Gilbert getting hit on Tavares, actually, so I think we're going to just close them off, just to make sure. Okay. So we're going to take attack of 3v3 down on that Tagawa. 3v4, yeah, down on Gilbert from range. Another 4v4 on Gilbert.
No, because that guy didn't move, did he?
Melee. Yeah, I think I moved these. I activated these 3, and then I had a float.
Right, so he didn't move.
Yeah, should I be rolling less dice?
Yeah, 3 defense. Or 3 attack.
Because
you have to move.
Do I not have height?
You have to have moved to use the bayonet.
Oh, the figure has to have moved. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Look at me using... Okay. Oh, if he moved at least 1 space turn. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, my bad. Gosh. Okay. And then a 2v4 on Gilbert.
You just did 5 attacks.
Well, I re-rolled the 4.
Oh, right. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Yep.
That's my 1.
Go again.
2 on 10. We're just going to... Now we're going to wait and fire into Gilbert. We've got 3 height attacks and then even ground. Let's start with the even ground. Roguescaper, we'll do the height attacks now. Put Jow Guard and Might and Soul on every map. It's easy to decide. Yeah.
The what?
Roguescapers talking about glyphs.
Oh.
Gilbert. Okay. No more attacks.
Okay.
Alright, Sentinels time. This map was made by Vidar for the Marvelous Map Contest for the last ScapeCon. Oh, this is a relatively new map. Oh, okay. Maybe, I think I played on it.
Go ahead.
OHSV cheese. Okay. 3 is on 10. Okay, I think it makes sense to just go. Five. 3. Okay. We're just gonna take. Oh gosh, actually, we should try a little harder to just close it out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're gonna get height attacks down. They have 6 defense, right?
Yep.
Oh shoot, no, hold on, I don't have line of sight there. I didn't even see that ruin sticking out. That's my bad. Okay. Well, these 2 probably have line of sight, right?
Yeah.
To that first one anyway?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we're just going to go here and just take 4 attacks on the one guy. I'll just pump them all out.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Alright.
Okay. Sentinels could take this game. Frazier does not help with that.
Okay. Just smash over. Well.
Yep.
Not gonna, yeah, I guess. Yeah, smash over.
Okay.
Gross.
I could block that. I do not. I technically also could block that. Oops. Oh, okay. Oh boy, Sentinels. Alright. 10th, we're just going to bayonet and hope for the best. 5. Even ground on the right side there, 3v6.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay, 4v6 here coming up. I don't know if that's gonna. Okay, good game.
Well, not really, but
GG.
GG.
I mean, I was sweating at the end, honestly, with those Sentinels. You never know. It did like it felt like I had a very comfortable lead, and then the Sentinels came out, and it was like, oh yeah, they're terrifying.
I mean, number of attacks. I mean, Ashra killed 7 knights, so you still got a full squad I have to get you to blank with. So.
Oh, that's true. I think the first reconstitute roll matters a lot. If you hit that 1, then you're back to full activations, or as full as the Sentinels can get. But yeah, the Ashra put in a lot of work this game.
Yeah, more than any other game I've played. The reason why I went Knights was because every single game where I went Ashra into Knights always handily took them just because the number of attacks. But when you blank with 4 and 5 defense against Ashra, literally one squad killed 7 Knights. I'm just like, okay, yep. Well, I can't do anything about that.
Yeah, they were brutal. Yeah, I was intrigued by your decision to pick first because I think Niffle is a bit of a tricky glyph because I actually think it's a lot easier to play around with ranged figures than most people believe it to be. And yeah, I took your 2 pods because I think your 3 pods were way better than any of my pods. Although you did also pick, I think, my best pod into this matchup anyway. But
yeah, no, I knew my pods were better than yours. I was, and I wanted 2, but I knew that if I had you pick first, my assumption was you would pick Knights, and my Ashra pod's better than your Ashra pod, so I was going to go Ashra 10th as well. But I'd done a similar matchup previously, and Knights just rolled through, like I had multiple games where Knights rolled through Astra just because you get them to blank and they don't do anything. And then on top of that, melee bonding with the Niffle glyph as an option felt really good. And when you control the glyph, you can always jump off of it when you want to activate your range. So you had better range, I had better melee. Well, clearly not, but
in theory, yes, yeah.
But yeah, so the idea there was, I knew you technically had the two better pods, but I felt comfortable knowing that Knights Gilbert was just super strong. Like, there were some games where Knights Gilbert, I didn't even need to activate my second pod because they just rolled the entire other two pods.
Yeah,
so
no,
I felt pretty good about that.
Well, and Gilbert's an absolute tank in this format too.
Well, right, and so I mean, my position, like, I mean, you'll remember my position was like both level 4s. I had a bunch of level 3s. I had advanced up on these level 3s here, and then I dropped the 2 down here, and then I had 2 on the level 3s behind up here, and I think it was an initiative, and my whole plan was actually grab Ingvild and then launch right past the Ashra into your start zone and just start hitting 10th. And I was going to start trading Knights for 10th while your Ashra were, having to then develop backwards into your start zone. And then I was going to start pulling out Tagawa to start hitting Ashra. So I actually really liked the prospect of the game plan because I developed super well. I got some I lost a few Knights, but like, I think I still had 4 or 5 by the time I took this kind of forward position. But then I think you killed 3 the next turn, and I was just like,
I had a big turn.
And it's just like you can't bank on Ashra pulling that much weight. You can, I mean, they're gonna do some stuff, but when they blank that, or when they block that many attacks, like I think it was 2 full rounds, and I only killed 1 Ashra. I'm like, well, that's too much of a hole. A tier unit trying to kill a B tier unit, and the B tier unit pulls it out. So life happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the glyph certainly changed how this played a lot. But if you had gotten me picked first, we would have ended up with the exact same matchup, just flipped. Like, I think these are objectively just the best way you can draft from our pool. So I think I think the Knight pick is fine. You expect even one more blank with Ashra. Where I can't get to another even ground attack is so significant.
Oh yeah, like this stupid Asher right here on this level 3 was massive. Getting that kill puts me in a much better position to use those Knights to do some fun stuff. But I mean, I just couldn't.
You started sneaking towards Ingvild. I didn't see that coming. I mean, I saw it happening in slow motion, but not in time to like switch order markers. Because I had also actually thought about switching to 10th at the end of that round. And I think I would have gotten a fair amount of melee attacks, but the Ashra rolled incredibly there. And then at that point, it was like, well, why hop on Yingvild when you only have 3 Knights left?
Right. Yep. Yep.
So.
Yeah, there's if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Going full Ashra while they're still alive makes a lot of sense. So.
Yeah, I mean, they were doing. I only lost 1, like per round. It was.
No, the first 2 rounds I killed 1, because the third round, is when I first activated Tagawa, and that's when I finally got a ranged attack in and killed the second one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
switching to the Tagawa was good. I don't know if it would have mattered. I think as soon as like you got positioning there, and I had killed I think 1 Knight at the end of that round, I think I would have just gone full Tagawa. Because even Niffle, if I hop on Niffle, the Tagawa still can like get close enough, and especially with the Knights locking me down, you can still shoot over the Knights. I think. I don't know. Niffle's still a very new glyph. Actually, I think it's brand new, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not official. Tommy, I think, came up with it, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the play here was. I mean, Tagawa. I mean, in the hindsight for me was I would have liked to have developed them sooner, but the position I was in, I was also worried that you were going to start mixing order markers and throwing 10th out there, and 10th just can shoot over the top, killing Tagawa, and you had control the Nilf glyph. So obviously you don't get the benefit either, but you can always jump off of it when you're ready to activate 10th, right? So controlling the Nilf glyph is actually really powerful in the sense that you get to choose when to come off it to allow your figures to get the attacks you want, which I didn't like Savaris and or 10th, like an order marker being thrown on them, just being able to come out and then immediately shoot at the over the top and hit my Tagawa, which is why I just told myself Knights just need to be an A tier unit and trade well into Ashra, and so because that didn't happen, and then again the second round I was developed onto height, and I was like, okay, I'm still okay going full Knights because if I grab Ingvild, again, I'll rush the start zone, trade 10th out for Knights, and if it's an endgame Tagawa versus Ashra, I actually feel okay about that, right?
That's very comfortable, yeah.
So the strategy, I think, was still sound-ish. Like, I think there's a couple things I would have done differently, but, like, the execution just ended up being, like I said, an A-tier unit not pulling its weight, and a B-tier unit going God mode, so that was...
It's also tricky to tell because I think if I had to like sit down and choose how I wanted the initiatives to go, I think I would have selected exactly how it went. Like losing the first two and then winning the third one without Frazier to still like mix up order markers, and then winning the fourth one with Frazier.
Yep.
And the fifth one even. Like that's literally just a perfect initiative.
Yeah,
string.
yeah. The initiative sequence would every single initiative sequence definitely gave you the advantage. The Frazier initiatives were massive. Yeah, I mean those he swung it 2 full rounds in a row. Yeah. So and those were not.
All of those was important because you had Knights at the end, and if I don't get that initiative, the Knights can probably do something.
I mean, I had I think. I mean, I had pretty... If I win those initiatives, you know, it's more likely that I'm able to trade a couple more figures, so it gets me back in the game, but losing those initiatives pretty much just solidifies the win for you, basically. Like, it's not guaranteed, but it pretty much... Like, you get the position you need to basically just keep me from doing anything, right? So it was it was much more impactful that those initiatives went your way at that point, because, like, I was still trying to claw back into it. And getting those initiatives would have given me a chance to kind of get some variance going my way, hopefully. But either way, you played it well. GG's.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you did too. All right. Well, I think I'll let you get back to your day of rest from RuneScape, recovering from Hexacon.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I got in at. I think it was 2 a.m. I drove in, and then I wanted to see the kid. I didn't want to sleep in super late because I wanted to see the kids before they went to school because they were really excited. And so I always play basketball Monday, Wednesday, Fridays in the mornings at the YMCA. And so my basketball group, but they play at 6 a.m. So I slept till 5, got up, got ready. So I got a 3-hour nap and then went and played basketball for a couple hours and then came home.
Oh, that's painful. Oh my god.
So,
no sleep.
Yeah, it's I'll need to take a nap here pretty soon because it was a 7-hour drive yesterday. We finished the event yesterday, the team event at I think it was 6 p.m. No, yeah, 5:30, 6 p.m. And then I had dinner at my buddy's house, and then I left by 7:15. So I got home at 2 a.m. It was a 7-hour drive. So.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was good though. It was a good weekend. So.
Yeah. It looks super fun.
We'll see you at EscapeCon then.
What's that?
We'll see you at EscapeCon.
It is the plan currently.
Cool.
We'll see. It's going to be up in the air till probably like midsummer, but that's the hope.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Well, hope it works out.
Yeah. All right. Have a good one.
Talk to you later. See you. Bye. All right, for those of you watching, apologies that the final event was subpar. I didn't show up to play today. You know, if I think about it more, I think the philosophy with the pod draft, I was mind gaming it a little bit too much. I was thinking too much about, well, if Knights do really good, I can overcome the Ashra. Oh my gosh. Jeez. I was just going to look up the overall OST Right now, Ryguy, for whatever reason, in OST events is killing it. I don't know how many he's won, but I think he's won almost every event because he is 30-9 in OST events. That's ridiculous. 1, 2, 3. I'm number 5 though, so that's decent. I mean, I haven't participated in as many as he has. Maybe 2 events. I think he's played 2 more events than me. What is that? Oh no, that's way more events. Wait, so I've lost... Oh, interesting. So I've lost 1 more... He's... I can't do math. 27 to 39. So what's that difference? 12? Oh, geez, that's like 3 more events than me. Okay, so he's played an additional 3 more events. But he's been either undefeated or going 3-1s every single time. Or make it into the playoffs. I bet actually... 39, he's probably getting to the playoffs every single time. I don't think you can not get to the playoffs every single time being a 76% win rate. That's 76% win rate. That's yeah, I mean, 3 out of 4. Yeah, so I mean, I think you're definitely going 3-1, which gets you into the top cut. So I think he's that. Then he must have been in every single playoff with the OST, and then won a couple of them. So that's how he's maintained that percentage. Yeah. He's playing well. He's playing really well. I just joined not too long ago. Obviously, I've gotten not as good results, but 63% win rate ain't too bad, so I'll take it. I've done pretty well overall, so I'm pretty happy. But man, yeah, the record speaks for itself. For whatever reason, these wonky OST events, he does really well, and he's a good player. Good player. I don't know that I've beat him yet. Honestly, he's crushed me in a few V-Cheese events, and in his OST events haven't been able to get a win off of him. So, good player. In terms of the pod draft, I think I overthought it and just should have given him the first pick. He takes the best pod, Knights, and I get the 2 next best pods. Philosophy-wise, I probably would have led Savaris. Because I had done that before on that map, and while they tried to grab the Noph glyph, I just tried to snipe them. Now, Knights are way better at controlling it, so if I go full Savaris, that basically makes his order markers pretty easy, where he just goes full Knights and holds the glyph and then kills Savaris, so that doesn't work. The other option is you go full 10th, and you just, camp the glyph, and with 3 range, you still just murk them, or you do melee attacks, and you trade 10th into Knights, but that still doesn't feel great because you want 10th into the Ashra, or 10th into Tagawa. So I think he just sequenced it well. I think in hindsight, I was probably a little bit too wary of him mixing order markers and going range to shoot over the top on Tagawa, but that's because his pods are better than mine. And so it kind of forced my hand to go full Knights and just get good trades. And when you have like a one-note plan going full Knights and the dice don't work your way, in a dice game, it makes it significantly harder to deal with, right? In a dice game, because I can't bank on him blanking only one time, right? I literally had him blank once, and then Tagawa killed the other 2 Ashra, and I only killed 3 Ashra the whole game. So out of every single attack into Ashra, I killed 1 from melee. I mean, that you can't expect that. All my other games previously, Ashra didn't hold out, right? I mean, even next to Quintella. I mean, the game against Kevin Dola in the semifinal was a really good game, but I mean, Ashra didn't hold out very well. They blanked quite a bit, honestly. Well, I mean, they have to. In a melee matchup, they have to blank, right? So I mean, getting them to blank, right, is easier than that game showed today. I wasn't terribly surprised he went full Ashra, but it made more sense as time went on, because the whole point is you just need to trade for as much Knights as possible, and then your range is just better than his range is just better than my range, which can clean up the last few Knights. So even if he traded all of his Ashra for 1 squad of Knights, it's worth it, right? Because then he can spend his turns with 10th, with his 8th, 10th, just picking away at Knights and softening him up. And if I'm able to get only a couple kills on 10th, then he's looking really good going into the Tagawa, right? So I think the sequencing of my turns was incorrect because I had the weaker pods. Because I had the weaker pods, I needed to make him more uncomfortable with the Astra play. So I should have gone like 1-2 knights, 3 Tagawa, and then given myself the opportunity to basically go 1-2 Tagawa and snipe knight, or the Astra if he goes full Astra, because that second round it then forces him to potentially put order markers on 10th, and order markers on 10th makes my knight order markers way better, right? So it was interesting how it all played out. I was banking on better rolls, and when you strictly just bank on better rolls and not better strategy, sometimes it just doesn't go your way, right? So that was unfortunate. But he had a game plan, I think, and his game plan was a little bit better executed than me. I think I made his decision tree a little bit easier to make his choices in the first couple rounds. My decision tree it was pretty complex, but I just didn't. I tried to simplify it by going full knights, and I should have made it more complex for us. Tried to make the game a little bit more dicey between the two squads, 10th and Astra versus knights and Tagawa. You switching those order markers each side, you're able to get better matchups that you want, right? If I'm switching between knights and Tagawa, I'm guaranteeing that I'm always going to get a ranged attack. If I'm fishing for melee attacks to go through, there's just a very unlikely chance if he statistically rolls his dice 1 out of 3, which he did. He statistically rolled 1 out of 3 for the first 2 rounds. When that happens, you can't, that's statistical. So he rolled average. I mean, that's the averaging over the top. So I just think I made some misplays with the approach to the game where I go 1-2 knights and just trust that the knights can hold defense. Even if he goes 10th on an order marker 3 or Savaris, it's only 2 attacks from Savaris, and it's only 4 attacks of 2 with 10th. So I have to trust that my defense will hold while I develop Tagawa on a turn 3, and then maybe a turn 1 to get Tagawa on height and blast more Astra, right? And then once you start clearing Astra, it's a lot harder for him to get activations to trade into knights, right? So I felt like I played really, really well the whole event, except for that game. I won every game outside of the game against Kevin Dola on round 4, but because I already made the playoff, that wasn't as meaningful. And then the playoff games were good games, and the final was unfortunate. I just think I got outplayed in terms of strategy, right? In terms of how to approach the game. So yeah, still good games, still well played overall. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.